Hi 4th grade, hi 5th grade, hi 6th grade, hi 7th grade, hi 8th grade. How are you all doing? I'm really glad that you tuned in for another art lesson. I have to say that I'd much rather be in front of the classroom with you in attendance and talking together about art and artists and all the fun that we had. I hope that will happen again. But this week's lesson is going to be on masks because, of course, everybody is talking about masks or wearing masks or actually making masks. Even the Mona Lisa is wearing a mask. So masks actually have been in existence for thousands and thousands of years, and they're either used as protection or as an art form. So the first masks were made in tribes, African tribes, Native American tribes later on. They were used for ceremonies and rituals, and you can see this is just a very small example of masks, all different colors, different face shapes, different designs, different sizes. So they would be used in rituals and ceremonies, and they sometimes would be a human mask, and sometimes they would be an animal mask, and they would be used to disguise or to portray. So maybe they wanted to take on a different persona. They would wear a mask for that. Oftentimes the masks would show attributes. They would represent attributes of somebody. So if the eyes were closed, that would usually mean tranquility or peacefulness. If the forehead was bulging, that would mean that there was that they were very intelligent, like a big brain. And sometimes they'd be scary or angry masks. They'd be used in war, and in that case they would be scary, or they would have an angry face, or maybe bright colors to kind of scare off the enemy. We use masks today in theater as costumes, of course, at Halloween. If you want to be a superhero or a Disney character or some kind of an animal or something scary, a monster or something, you would wear a face mask to portray that. So you can change your persona with this, or you can use it as entertainment, or you can use it as protection, all different ways. People in certain jobs today use these face masks as protection. So certainly if you go to a dentist, long before COVID, your dentist would have worn a face mask. Also surgeons, if you've ever had surgery, the surgeon would always wear a mask, protective covering. If you go to the hospital and you need oxygen, they would put a mask over your nose and your mouth and administer oxygen to you. If you're a welder or you're working in a job where there are hazardous materials, flames or things that would like fly up into your eyes or something, then they always wear protective face masks for those kind of jobs. So there's lots of different reasons and ways that masks are used in our society. So because they are so important today, I thought I'd give you two different ideas about making masks. One, you could design your own COVID mask, so to speak, a mask that you would wear out. Maybe you want to write words on it. Maybe you want a message to the people that are out there that you're going to encounter. Maybe you want to make it in your own colorful designs, pictures that represent you. Maybe you want to make a scene. You wish you were lying on a beach in Hawaii, and maybe you would represent that, or outer space, or something that would be significant to you and would represent you. So make it very personal, okay? The other type of mask that I was thinking of you making is using a paper bag. So you can use a bag from the grocery store. Just make sure there's no more COVID germs on it. Or you could use a gift bag, a medium or a large gift bag. So what you want to do is get the side that has the flap on it, and you want to cut off part of the bottom, okay? So you want to make the bottom of the back higher up than the front, okay? So that way when you put it on your head, it'll fit nicely on your shoulders, okay? And then you want to just decorate the front of it. You can do something very whimsical. You can make it look a little bit more realistic, but certainly not realistic, or something that's just totally out of character. So you can use marker, okay? Just plain marker. You can use oil pastels or crayons. You can use paint. The thing is with these masks, when you put them on, they're larger than life. Okay? So when you wear them over your head, they take on a whole personality because they are larger than life. So I'm going to attach a a website that you can see actually a video on making these. The people in that video, they actually used like lunch bags, the smaller lunch bags, and they made like gloves, or they made hands, traced their hands on them. So really, when you put on the head mask, it's kind of big. It takes on its own personality, and then you've got the hands in paper bag, and it's really quite fun. And you can make it very interesting. So I hope you have fun with that. Again, I would love it if you would take a picture, send me it through email. I'd love to see what you've come up with, but I hope you have fun with it. You can get your whole family involved, and everybody could be making these paper bag masks and take on totally fun and different personalities. So also on the end of this, I'm going to also post a website where you can see how to make your own mask using a sock and a pair of scissors. You don't need any kind of sewing. It's just cutting and using the sock, and you could make a mask that you could wear out. So I hope you have fun. I hope you're all well, and be sure to wear your mask. Okay, bye-bye.